Welcome back to XFO Intelligence Podcast, the Legendary Investor Series. I'm your host, and today we're exploring the Dalio Blueprint, the systematic approach behind extraordinary success. At XFO Intelligence, we've re-engineered the formula behind legendary investors, and Ray Dalio's story is often told in impressive numbers. $15 billion net worth, world's largest hedge fund, legendary market predictions. But these are just the outputs. Today, we're diving into the real story, the operating system, the unique set of rules and habits that consistently produces these results. This isn't about genius intuition. It's a case study in building a machine for understanding reality and making better decisions. After studying Dalio's life, company, and philosophies, a clear blueprint emerges, a repeatable formula that turns failure into fuel and groups of people into collective intelligence engines. Let's start with the core beliefs that shape everything. Dalio sees the world as a machine. Reality operates with underlying cause and effect relationships. Whether it's the global economy, a business, or personal habits, everything has inputs leading to outputs. This perspective removes emotion and ego from problem solving. When something goes wrong, you don't ask, who's to blame? You ask, which part of the machine is broken and how do we fix it? Evolution is his second foundational belief, the only constant and greatest force in the universe. Success isn't about being smartest or strongest, but most adaptable. This transforms failure's meaning. Setbacks aren't personal inadequacy. They're essential feedback for growth and adaptation. Third is radical objectivity. For Dalio, what is true is never what you wish were true, but only what aligns with verifiable reality. This commitment to objectivity, however uncomfortable, is the non-negotiable bedrock of his entire system. Now, does this translate into personal success? Dalio's algorithm is famously simple. Pain plus reflection equals progress. This powers a continuous cycle. Set a clear goal. Encounter reality's inevitable problems and failures. Diagnose the root cause. Don't just treat symptoms. Design a new approach to overcome that root cause. Execute and learn, analyzing results to extract new principles for your future playbook. This process turns every mistake into a lesson encoded in your personal operating system. Over time, you build a rich library of principles guiding future decisions, making you more effective and resilient. But here's where it gets fascinating. Dalio scaled this personal algorithm into an entire organization. The true test of his system is Bridgewater's idea meritocracy, designed to consistently find the best possible answers by harnessing collective intelligence. An idea meritocracy rests on three pillars. First, radical transparency. Almost all meetings are recorded. Feedback is brutally honest. No problems can hide. Everyone has access to the same information, ensuring truth always surfaces. Second, believability-weighted decision-making. Not all opinions are equal. Individual votes carry weight based on proven track record and expertise in specific areas. A junior analyst with stellar emerging markets performance would outweigh a senior partner with no expertise in that domain. It's meritocracy of ideas, not job titles. Third, codified principles. Collective learning isn't just stored in people's heads, but written into constantly updated organizational principles. When new situations arise, employees don't rely on guesswork. They apply relevant principles. In finance, Dalio's all-weather portfolio perfectly demonstrates this philosophy. Instead of predicting whether the economy will be good or bad, notoriously difficult, he asked a different question. How can I build a portfolio performing reasonably well in any economic environment?
This led to a portfolio balanced by sensitivity to four key economic conditions: rising growth, rising inflation, falling inflation. It's designed for resilience, not prediction, embodying adaptation to reality rather than fighting it. So what's the ultimate takeaway? The Dalio blueprint distills into a powerful formula. Success equals alignment with reality times a set of principles raised to the power of your rate of learning. Alignment with reality is commitment to truth, however painful. A set of principles is your personal playbook of cause and effect rules learned through experience. Rate of learning is how quickly you convert painful experiences into updated principles and better decisions. This formula works because it systematically addresses our biggest weaknesses: ego, emotional blind spots, and tendency to repeat mistakes. It transforms these human liabilities into assets through processes forcing continuous learning and adaptation. You don't need to manage a hedge fund to apply these ideas. For personal growth, start a mistake journal. When something goes wrong, document what you expected, what actually happened, the root cause, and what principle you can learn. For team leadership, foster radical transparency with regular, safe spaces for candid feedback. Reward people for identifying problems early, even when uncomfortable. Document collective learnings into shared best practices. For decision-making, actively seek dissenting opinions before big decisions. Ask, what might I be missing? And who has proven track record here, whose opinion I should weight more heavily? Ray Dalio's legacy isn't just wealth, it's demonstrating that extraordinary success isn't mysterious. It's the logical outcome of a well-designed system for seeking truth, learning from failure, and making merit-based decisions. It is, ultimately, a machine for getting better at being wrong, so you can be more right. If this deep dive into the Dalio blueprint resonated with you, please like this episode, share it with fellow investors and entrepreneurs, and subscribe to XFO Intelligence Podcast. We're re-engineering the formulas behind legendary success, one systematic approach at a time. Before we close, a brief disclaimer. This content is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered investment advice. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Always consult with qualified financial professionals before making investment decisions. Until next time, keep building your own success machine.